This is Broadcast Beat Magazine with Ryan Salazar.
Ryan Salazar here with Broadcast Beat Magazine. We have a special guest from the 2015 IBC Show, right on the show floor, Paul Applebee. How you doing, sir?
Very good, thank you.
Doing great. So tell us about QStar Technologies and how you guys got started.
So QStar Technologies has been in the marketplace around data management, data archiving for the best part of 30 years. So we started back in 1987. We have headquarters in Europe in Milan and also offices in the US. So we're a software organization, but we work with a lot of the large hardware vendors within the marketplace. So we provide archiving to various technologies, including tape, object storage, cloud storage, and traditionally we've worked with other technologies such as optical. But we also provide data management of existing storage infrastructure. So specifically within media, there's a lot of content which needs to be managed efficiently. Obviously, during production, that information is needed on tier 1 storage. But as that content starts to age, it makes sense to actually move that content down the tiers of storage, but still make it transparently available for the production teams to be able to access that content. If we're looking at a lot of existing storage infrastructures, your high tier stands, so there are things such as HyperFS, there's HDS's HNAS, IBM's GPFS, Lustre, NetApp. So a lot of these storage technologies are very good in the production environment, but as soon as that content starts to age, what we can actually do through policy is start to move that data out to lower tiers of storage. So it could be just other tiers of more cost-effective disk. We can also send it out to cloud and object storage or tape or any combinations of those. Because the other thing that's very important is obviously to make sure that that content is protected adequately. So we do have products such as our archive replicator, which can not only just send it to a single technology, we can actually send up to 4 copies of that data to any available storage platform. So for example, we could send a copy to object storage for fast access local. We could send a copy to cloud storage so that that content is off-site. And quite often people have a large tape infrastructure, but to also send that content to a copy on tape using standards such as LTFS, which is very important within this industry. So it can be within the library, but we can also manage that content off-site, and we'll track all of that content.
And Paul, it's pretty exciting. You know, I actually did a project, and I'm doing a project even now, where, you know, we happen to use a storage provider, and this storage provider, we have so much storage that we have. It's several hundred terabytes, by the way, about 400. And so, you know, when something gets old, a project gets a little older, you still want to keep it on your system, you know, and eventually you want to offline it to nearline storage, like you're saying, and to have a way to automatically, based on special rules, if you will, to have it offloaded to that nearline storage is pretty exciting.
And that's exactly what we do. And the other thing we actually have as well is we also have a capability to look at a customer's existing storage infrastructure. We have something we call our storage reporter. So what that can actually do is look at the existing environment, run an analysis on all that information, and then look what content could be moved off. So obviously if people are thinking, well, yes, we do realize we've got a lot of historic legacy content, how much of it could we physically move it off to lower cost tiers of storage? And Storage Reporter will actually allow us to do that audit and provide that information for them in a detailed report.
So QStar, the product you're referring to, is it a software product that runs on the storage appliance, or does it run separately on another server and then offloads and talks to multiple servers?
So we just install our software as an actual solution on any standard Windows or Linux server as a management server. So obviously the policies can run from this particular server. So they're defined, if you like, the rules are actually defined to say, if it's met this criteria, we'll move it off to another tier of storage and leave behind a transparent stub so that the users and application thinks the data's there, and then if somebody accesses it, it's pulled back transparent.
Again, that was Paul Applebee with QStar Technologies at the 2015 IBC Show. Have a great rest of your show, Paul.
Thank you very much.